We gon' go live, we gon' go live, yeah. We gon' go live, we gon' go live, yeah. Get loose.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. So again.
Right. So.
Oh, she deep in my swimming pool.
All right. So welcome back to Can't Argue With That. My name is Alfonso.
I'm Brian.
And we're going to go ahead and preview the AFC West.
AFC West.
And NFC West.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to most definitely start off with the AFC West. So, of course, that's going to go ahead and consist of all of the teams like the Chiefs, the Raiders, the Broncos, and the Chargers.
The Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh, the Los Angeles Chargers.
That's right.
Excuse me.
That's right.
So I'm just going to start off this segment because I have a strong opinion about this, as I've shared in one of the previous segments. The Raiders are going to be, this is a natural prediction, but the Raiders are going to be the strongest team out of that division, and perhaps one of the strongest teams in the AFC. I don't need to bring out any fancy statistics for you. Just look at last year plus Carr, and you're good. You know what I mean?
And don't forget the addition they had this offseason. They brought back Beast Mode.
Exactly. And Marshawn Lynch, that's just amazing in itself. If Marshawn Lynch wants to play, then they're going to win something.
So that leads us to our first question, Fonz.
Yes, sir.
Will he look retired or look rejuvenated? I'm really interested to hear what you think about this, because I'm a little pessimistic, man. Yeah. I gotta admit to you, I find a hard time. I feel like it's hard to be retired and come back and play football of all sports. Like and not to mention he's already past 30 too. Yeah. Like that's the wall.
And he looks for contact when he runs.
Right, so, he's like the. And keep in mind, it's not like he retired after. He was strong, like 5 yards per carry, 15. Yeah, it was like 3.5 yards per carry.
He retired
like,
on the downside.
He's on the downside. I mean, a year off.
That's why he's lucky that Oakland got him, because nobody else was paying him.
Not to mention, he looked like he was enjoying life.
No one else was paying him any money.
He's got Skittles. He's been eating a lot of Skittles.
That's what I was going to say. That was going to be my response.
He's been eating a lot of
Skittles. He
Skittles.
will look rejuvenated if he has enough Skittles. He will look retired if he does not have enough Skittles. But no, really, I think that he will be adequate for. I mean, he's going to be adequate piece. He's going to be adequate piece. What was the running back last year? Running back was
Latavius Murray.
Yeah,
who went to the Vikings.
Yeah. So I feel as if.
Guys, I'll keep that down a little bit, man. All right, I'm about to crash out.
All right. So, what's next, sir?
So next, we want to know, who do you think is going to win this division? Which actually, I think you said you think the Raiders are going to win the division.
Most definitely.
So there's no chance for the Broncos bringing it back.
Not unless, I mean, honestly, if Von Miller gets 30 plus sacks, then maybe.
So it's funny that you mentioned that, because Von Miller recently went on record and saying that he thinks a 30 sack season is possible. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that? Do you think? Keep in mind, it's only really that's almost two sacks a game.
But I mean, last year.
Keep on the record
like 22.
Keep on the record.
22 and a half,
the
right?
record for sacks is 22 and a half. So you would need a full almost 8 sacks more.
I mean, it can happen with the influx of all these passes. But the truth is, everyone realizes it. You can't win just passing. I mean, the Patriots realize it. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Patriots change their strategy from game to game. Mm-hmm. But however, you can't win without a running back. So I think that they're going to balance out the passing and versus running. You understand? They're going to balance out the passing versus running. So he's not even going to have the chance to get that many sacks. So honestly, it's a realistic number, but considering what's happening, because
so you don't think any player will ever have a 30 sack season?
No, because the ground game is never going to go away. The ground game is like a layup in basketball. You know what I mean? Like, it's never going to go away. The passing game is like a 3-point shot, Steph Curry 3-point shot that might get picked off or might go in. You know?
Okay. So, what do you think will be who do you think is going to finish last in this division? Who's the worst team in this division coming up?
I mean, I don't have much respect for the Jaguars, to be honest with you. Jaguars are never. I don't know about Jaguars.
You mean the Chargers?
Huh?
Are you referring to the Chargers?
I meant the Chargers. Yeah, exactly. The Chargers. They're not.
You don't believe in Phillip Rivers?
No.
Phillip Rivers, we trust with the sidearm delivery. You trust the sidearm?
I haven't believed in him since Drew Brees.
Oh man! Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's taking it back a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a bold prediction for this division?
Raiders. I don't think that's a bold prediction, but I think it's going to be an accurate prediction.
So you think they're gonna dominate the division?
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
They have a chance to get to Super Bowl this year, you think?
Yeah, they did have a chance.
Okay, they got a chance.
They're going to
get
be in
Super
the AFC Championship versus the Patriots if it works out that way.
Bowl? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I do have to agree with you. I do think that the Raiders are going to win the division this year. I think they're going to be really strong.
Very good.
But I'm not sure, not sold on Lynch being full. I don't know if he's going to be beast mode.
Yeah.
But, we'll see. Okay, so with that, we'll move on to NFC West.
NFC West.
Okay. You know it's all about the Seattle Seahawks up there.
Yeah, of course.
Seattle Seahawks.
Because they didn't lose their swagger guy.
No,
They didn't lose. They didn't lose their Josh Norman.
They kept Sherman, man. They kept Sherman. So of course, who do you think's going to win the division? Are we in agreement with
Of
Seattle?
course, most definitely.
Okay.
Seahawks will win the division.
We agree the worst team in the division is not the St. Louis Rams, but those Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah.
Okay. Which leads
Unless
us.
Robert Quinn plays offense.
Even if he plays offense, man.
Unless Robert Quinn plays quarterback.
If you play quarterback and play keep away and just run the ball, like if he's like a Tim Tebow style, like they put 11 in the box sort of thing, runs people over, I don't see that happening. Which leads, it's funny that you say their quarterback. Let's talk about Jared Goff. Rams gave up an awful
They gave
lot.
up everything. They gave up the farm.
They gave up the farm.
That's where that came from. That's where that adage came from. Giving up the farm. That was Jared Goff's trick. I mean, Jared Goff's draft. To get that draft pick, they gave up everything.
So this year is the second year. The times have changed. We expect a lot from our first round picks. Quarterbacks these days, they don't sit anymore. They expect them to play right away.
No red shirting anymore.
No red shirts.
No.
First 2 years anymore. We don't sit for 3 years. We play right away. We expect
course.
you to be good right away.
Of course.
Which is a lot to handle. So, do you think Jared Goff is gonna? He was so bad last year. Do you think he's gonna look like an NFL quarterback? Not even good. Just think he's gonna look like an NFL quarterback this year. Because last year, one could argue he didn't even look like he belonged.
Just growing up playing football, I've seen a lot of quarterbacks not be quarterbacks one year, and then next year you're like, whoa, he got a different release. Whoa, he drops back smoother. Whoa, he's more accurate. So he's got more poise. So I think that's going to happen with him. I'm not saying that they're going to have a great record, but Jared Goff is going to impress you on your scale because you're just totally down and out on him.
I'm down and out on him.
So,
I watched a little bit of him play at Cal, and I never saw like
you never saw all that he gave up.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see, like, to me, you have to watch a game and you have to come away wondering, like, who is that guy?
Exactly.
Like, I never wondered that. I just thought and they play in a spread offense. It doesn't translate to the league.
So I have a question for you. What do you think about the San Francisco Kaepernicks? Oh, I'm sorry. San Francisco 49ers.
Is Brian Hoyer's their quarterback?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I have an interesting question for you.
Brian Hoyer's not like.
Would you take Brian Hoyer if there was no controversy? Would you take Brian Hoyer or Colin Kaepernick?
Even though there is controversy, I take Colin Kaepernick. People seem to forget that he went to the Super Bowl and was a pass interference call away from winning the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
And then he went to the championship game the next year.
Isn't that the game when they turn off the lights?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were dominating at halftime.
Yeah.
The lights went out.
They were dominating.
For an hour.
Colin Kaepernick
Lights went out for an
and
hour.
the 49ers were dominating.
And the lights went out.
And the lights went out for an hour.
Yeah, and
then
then
they came back and the momentum was gone.
Right.
Hmm.
Saying. but I personally think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He's easily, to me, a top 20 quarterback in the league. There's at least 10, 12 quarterbacks I would not have.
Exactly.
Or 10, I think he could start for 10 or 12 teams, personally.
Yeah.
Including the 49ers, the Jets, the Dolphins. Just those three off the top of my head. The Browns, but I don't want him to go to the Browns.
No.
But I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. So here or there.
No,
Let me get a bold prediction for this division.
Man, I'm thinking that the Seahawks will win, but the Cardinals will be a close second. They're going to be close.
What about,
that's not a bold prediction
let's
necessarily.
let's step out on a limb. What about our boy? How about Robert Quinn leads the league in sacks? How about that? Why not? Robert Quinn?
Can I take that from you? Can I take that as mine?
Yeah.
All right.
Take it from me.
That's my bold prediction. That's my bold
Robert Quinn leads the
Robert Quinn's going to lead the league in sacks.
And I got
and threaten the record.
I mean, it's very possible.
Yeah. I'm going to put it at 24. 24 sacks.
He's definitely very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my bold prediction, I'm going to say Todd Gurley bounces back off of his sophomore slump. And he looks very much like that rookie who was special. And then, of course, that guy from the Cowboys reset what we expect from rookie running back. Anyways, so that wraps up the NFC West division.
Okay.
So
what do we have left for the next episode tomorrow?
On next
Or it might not be
episodes.
tomorrow, but we're going to do the next episode soon.
Next segments, we will finish our previews, including AFC South, NFC North, and AFC North, and we will make our bold Super Bowl predictions.
Okay.
And that's how we finish out our preview.
And as well, I want to bring up a dark horse that was ostracized by the league in 1971. There's going to be more on that, but we're going to talk about that later on.
Is Fonzo doing research for the show?
Man.
He's coming back with facts.
Man, this is just an interesting story.
Okay,
so
facts,
you guys don't want to miss this. But we will be back. We'll be back sooner than later. And signing off?
Signing off, my man.
All right, man.
It's been fun.
Good show.
Great show.
And guess what?
What's that?
You still can't argue with that.
Still can't argue with that.
All right.
Can't argue with that. I like that.